Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Small Business Chat with KJS. Today, we're going down to Illinois. We're going to talk to a polymer clay jewelry maker named Julissa. Julissa, she makes these one-of-a-kind, beautiful pieces out of polymer clay. And she also do some beaded jewelry as well. But you know what? Let's let her tell you. Hi, Julissa. How you doing today?
Hey, Francis, good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm so glad we finally got to do this.
Me too. I know. Finally, the day came. I'm excited.
Yes, me too. So, Julissa, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, my name is Julissa or Julissa. I am 34, soon to be 35. Can't believe it. I am in Illinois right now. My family and I, but we're from Texas, and we came from the blazing heat now to the frozen tundra. But loving working here in Illinois with my family, a new adventure, and now the business was born here. So that has been a big plus moving over here.
Nice, nice. So, since your business got started there in Illinois, tell us about your business.
Okay, so Julissa's Jewelry was born, let's see, July of 2020. Like many of us during the pandemic, we had a shift gear on our job. I was actually a medical interpreter for many years, working at a hospital. But both my husband and my little girl are asthmatic, and I had to make a choice. So left the hospital. But why jewelry is years ago, I'm talking 10, 12 years ago, I did beaded jewelry as a side hustle. You know, it wasn't my main job, but I loved it. And so back now, when I had to make a switch in work and jobs again, I told my husband, I want to go back to jewelry making. But at the time, during 2020, I saw a little trend happening. I saw a lot of people using polymer clay, not only making it, but wearing it because it's lightweight. And I was always drawn to art. I like to draw, I like to paint, all of it. And so I thought, how awesome is this? You can use this material, sculpt whatever you want, and it turns into jewelry.
Yes.
So I fell in love with it. And I bought one little color to practice the clay, and that's how I started. And so at the time when I did start, we were renting a place. So I had like a little desk in a closet, kind of dark, one color clay, and I was practicing and practicing. And the rest is history. Now I have we bought a little house now, so I have a whole bedroom dedicated to the shop, and now it's grown to what it is right now.
Oh, that's awesome. That is so nice. Now,
Yeah.
I know this might be an obvious question, but how did you come up with the name?
Right. It's not far-fetched. It's not too complicated, right? So Julissa's jewelry, couple of reasons. First off, aesthetically pleasing. I happen to have a name that starts with the J, and J jewelry sounds nice. But my sales and business partner, my husband, he's the one that designed the logo for me. And he's been in sales his whole life. And he's like, when you pick a logo and a brand look, it's got to be really clear what you do. And so I fell in love with that idea. He designed the J's and the little hooks for me to turn into earrings. And I really like that. But more than just the aesthetic look, it's, as I said earlier, polymer clay in particular, making jewelry out of that, such an opportunity to make unique pieces that just come out of your own imagination. So I thought, what a good way to have my name incorporated somehow as putting like a stamp on that work, or just a personal touch to that, from my hands to you, to the consumer. So that is the reason and why I went with officially Julissa's Jewelry.
Oh, that's amazing. And I love your logo. I said, oh my God, her logo is little earrings, J earrings. That is so cute.
Yeah.
Now, this question, I know this question wasn't on the list of questions that I gave you, but I just want to ask you, have you made the JJ earrings in polymer clay?
You know what? That's funny that you say that, because both my little girl and my husband already told me you need to make them. And I have an idea of how I want to make them. I just haven't executed the idea. So
Okay, that would
stay
be
tuned.
all
Come
right.
check it out.
Yes, that would be awesome to wear to like to have your logo earrings like you wear to events and stuff that you do with your jewelry. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be amazing. All right, so
I work
now
on
since
that.
I got that extra question out the way, Do you have any goodies to show us?
I do. And you know what? It was perfect timing that we're doing this interview today because I have a once a month drop where I show all my new collections live on Instagram. And the drop was Friday. Today's Monday. So I still have these goodies on me because they're going to be shipped out. So let me give you an idea. This month I had a lot of like galactic looks.
Oh, that is pretty.
So yeah, every month the inspiration comes from different places. So this month I have a little galactic theme going a lot amongst other things. But let me show you. So the JJ birdies are very popular here.
Oh, I love those.
I make them in all kinds of colors and designs according to the season. And then I had some snow owls because it's winter time.
Are gorgeous.
So I sculpt these by hand, all the details, all that good stuff, and I added this moon top.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
A couple more just to give you an idea of what else we have here. So another thing that I really, really love to do is work with floral pieces. I love making hand sculpted flowers. So I have a few of these along with these, and we had a couple of new products this month. We actually had bracelets introduced this month. We had rings and we had hair clips.
Nice.
So bracelet, for example.
Oh, that is pretty.
I decided to make them adjustable. So they just go up and they adjust on your wrist like that. Very easy to use.
Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. So, I like how it sit like they're like a watch. I like that. That's pretty.
Yeah, I thought it was just nice, the design. So I mean, there's just so much again, like I said earlier, that you can do with clay. And I have something for everybody. I mean,
hoops. I love hoops.
I
like big earrings. Yeah,
me too. Me too. These are one of my faves.
I was eyeing those when you logged in. I was like, oh, I love those earrings. I love long because I have a long neck, so I want long earrings.
I love these too. So I don't get to keep a whole bunch of them, which can you imagine if I keep them all, where do I put them? But
exactly. You know what I asked myself when I like a pair of earrings? I said, Francis, can you afford a $12 pair of earrings this month? Can you afford that? And then that's how I have to keep myself from taking them for myself.
Yeah.
The ones I made. All right. Awesome. That was all. All right, Julissa. So I do these interviews for those who are not on social media. So if somebody want to see your collection or shop your collection or buy some of your beautiful pieces, where can they go?
I have a website, julissasjewelry.com. And what you could do is, so you could be informed, like I said earlier, I go live once a month on Instagram. But if you want to know when is her next drop, when is her next collection coming up, when you scroll down on that homepage on julissasjewelry.com, you'll see a little text box pop up and say next collection on this day. And then you could keep scrolling a little further. You can become an email subscriber. So I'll send that email out to you the day before the drop and then the day of, so you're aware of when the new collections are up.
Oh, awesome. So you guys, you heard her. She has a website, julissajewelry.com, julissajewelry.com. And that will be down in the description below if you want to click on it and check out her collection. And make sure you subscribe to her email list so you can know when her collection drops. Because as you can see, she got some beautiful pieces. And now, do you have anything else you would like to share with us, Julissa?
Anything else? Well, like I said, I have 3 new products in the shop. So the business is going. We're reaching other branching out a little bit. So as I told you early on, beaded jewelry was part of my initial love for jewelry. So I actually do also have beaded jewelry available now. At the beginning, it was solely polymer clay. And now I am making my jewelry sets again.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. So there, like I said, there's a little bit for everybody. Some of us love those beads. So I'm going back to that, a little mix of both. And we'll see what 2023 continues to offer, or just kind of, what else we can branch into. But overall, I really enjoy building just customer relationships. I've made so many friends through this business. I cannot believe it. I tell myself I have more friends than ever.
Yes.
So it's been an awesome experience. I'm really
networking alone is beautiful. I always tell people that networking with people, just make your friends all over the world. That's just amazing. Awesome.
Yeah. It's definitely a big plus for sure.
Yes. And you know what? I wanted to ask this. question and just popped up again. Now, a lot of your pieces I notice are very unique. Are they one of a kind, or do you do duplicates of some?
So for the most part, they're only one of each. Sometimes I make two, maybe three, but that is only for the job. And then once they're sold out, they're sold out. One thing I didn't realize about myself when I started this is I have quite I like it a lot, to the point that my imagination, the drawings I do, and I love experimenting new ideas, new techniques. So my mind moves on. And so for me to repeat pieces is very, very rare. One, I want to move on and challenge myself to with something else. But two, I also like that your pieces stay really unique, because that's it. Once they're gone, they're gone. And I also work on custom pieces. And I didn't say this earlier. Someone will say, hey, I'm going to Italy. I want an Italian coast. Can you sculpt that for me? And I'll do that. And then that's it. There's one in the whole world just like that. So I enjoy the uniqueness of the pieces. And so in the long run, I think this is the way it's going to continue, is most of your pieces are one of a kind.
Yes, I love that idea. Like, that's how I am when I do my sublimation jewelry. I might do maybe more than one of the same color. It might be the same style, but the colors, like you said, I get bored. I get kind of like my mind is always moving, is always going. That's why I hint outlet. That's why I got a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard for me to just like make a whole bunch and keep that. So yeah, I get that. I get that. And like you
Yeah.
said, it makes it totally unique. You don't have to worry about showing up at an event and be like, hey, she got my earrings on. No.
Exactly. No, it's very rare, and the pressure is there, because then you also want to listen to your customers.
Yeah.
So there's this balance, right? And they'll say, "Are you sure you're not going to make those again?" And I would buy them from you, and it's more than just the sale. It's about what it meant to that person, like especially if it's a custom piece, right? What it meant to that person. I've had pieces that people have said, they've lost someone in death, and they say, these were his pair of boots. I literally had a picture of this gentleman's pair of boots. She says, I want sunflowers with it because that was my fave, and his boots. And someone saw it and said, I really want those. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, because that piece meant something to someone, and it's a special piece. And so as much as, I do listen to my customers, I also keep things unique and special, especially when there's a meaning to it. So it's a balance, but I enjoy it.
I like that. So y'all heard her, right? If y'all got a piece in your mind, something special to your heart, reach out to her and see if she can make it, and then that'd be your one of a kind piece. She won't make it for no one else. So make sure y'all check her out. And I want to thank you guys again for tuning in to another Small Business Chat with KJS Outlet. And if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, and share it. And if you want to see more small business chats to support these wonderful small businesses, you can click right here on this box, and it will take you to the whole playlist of small business chats. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.